Have you met Stephen? Say hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Stephen makes outdoor adventure documentaries where he ends up camping next to graveyards or dipping his little stick in poisonous lakes.
Sorry, what?
Dipping his little stick in poisonous lakes.
It looks like green diarrhea. It is truly, truly vile.
Or making sandcastles in one of the world's most disgusting beaches.
Let's go for the world's worst treasure hunt.
So when he said, do you want to come camping in Snowdonia? I should have known better, really. However, this place is incredible. I don't know how to describe it. Is it hideous or is it beautiful?
It's hideous.
I just want to get a little bit of a disclaimer out there straight away. So to get into some of these parts of the quarry, a lot of it is open to the public, but some of the exploring that we're going to be doing, you're going to have to go through maybe the odd little hole in the fence, or maybe step over a fence that has fallen down. So these sort of places can be very dangerous. So if you do what we do, or should I say don't do what we do, it's at your own risk.
You guys were up there?
I'm not going to lie, I wish I wasn't doing this with a big heavy backpack on. So the one thing I hate more than steep climbs with sharp drop-offs is enclosed spaces. And we've got to go in here apparently.
Yeah, you go first.
Is it just a cave or is it a tunnel?
It's a tunnel. It's a tunnel. You're gonna like this.
Do we need lighting?
No, look, come here. You can see. See ahead?
Oh yeah, I've got a torch actually.
You'll not need it.
I'm sweating just thinking about it. Come on, let's go for it, Steve. This is not your typical walk to work, is it?
No.
Oh no. Gets worse. Apparently there's a really nice surprise when we get to the end. If I don't fall off at the end. Oh wow. Well, I'm not convinced I can walk round there, mate. That looks too scary for me.
What do you think?
Not convinced I can walk around that.
Do you want me to go first?
I don't know if I'm going at all. Is that the only way through?
Yeah, you have to go around there. That's.
You're joking.
That
Why did they put these big rocks here?
I think they fell from above. Yeah, this is.
He's not helping.
This is the most dangerous bit. You drop straight down there, and this is really narrow.
I'm not sure. I'm going that way. I might go this way if I can get through that.
Potential death.
I'm stuck. I've got too much stuff in the bag.
The health and safety inspector has found an alternative route, but he's stuck. Oh.
You know what? I think I might have to take off the pack to get there through that. Can't do it that way. That is ridiculous.
Well, have you gotten that?
Exactly.
Oh.
Too much. There we go. It's probably not as bad as it looks. It's not actually as bad as it looks from this side. I reckon I put that. I've still got to do that yet.
Yeah. It's a.
Why couldn't we just go on a mountain?
Well, you said you wanted to go somewhere interesting in Snowdonia.
It's no good for my blood pressure. I don't like you. So I haven't done anything physical, but I am dripping with sweat. That is through fear. See if we get some lighting on. If I can find the button. It would help if I took the sunglasses off. Caving in sunglasses.
It's piggy blinders.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it is actually. It's quarry workers.
So Steve just said we're going up that route there, up that chain through that hole.
Easy peasy.
It's just not happening.
The world's best camp spot is just on the other side of that chain.
I don't care. I'd rather go back to working somewhere like this that doesn't have to go through that hole. You got a spare towel?
Why?
Oh, I'm going to wipe my brow first, and then I might need a little wipe on the backside as well after what we've just been through. I'm not sure it's worth it. It's incredible, but I just want to be beamed here. I don't want to have to
go the other way. If you want on the way back, I have a suggestion. I can blindfold you and lead you through.
Yeah, we'll do that, shall we?
You're flying, man.
Don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. Why would you do that? It's even more stupid than what we're doing. What is wrong with you?
Echo. Echo!
There's another one.
Oh, yeah. If you want to give yourself a real fit of vertigo, look down there, but then look down there in that hole that leads right down in to the bowels of the earth.
I think I'll pass.
That's the thing about Janarwick. It's three-dimensional. You can go over the rock, or you can go through the rock. There's a whole labyrinth of these holes and places to explore.
Thought that was a tough bit out of the way. Still got to get down here though. I'm so glad that we've dropped lucky with the weather though. This would be horrendous if it's wet.
It's like a different climate here. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
It's so much, even though there's sun in there, it's so much warmer right here. Yeah, last time I went through there, it was wet, and you were wading through water, and all the rocks were slippy. I probably wouldn't have taken you through there if it had been damp.
Oh, thank you. You're so considerate.
Yeah, I did it when it was safe. The worst is over, but it's still. I mean, you fell there.
Yeah, you'd still hurt yourself if you fell down there.
You could die, like properly.
Properly die.
Properly die. Don't sit on that.
You'd think they'd make this gate a little better, wouldn't you?
Yeah. That's very encouraging for tourism.
I'll put that on the feedback. Oh, it's still got me. Still got me.
Snagged.
I'm a snagged.
No.
I'm free! I'm hoping that that's the worst of it over. This is more civilised. Staircase. Bye, Steve.
Bye.
I'd rather climb than go through another tunnel. He's still alive. You're crazy. That's more like my kind of tunnel. Remember them robots from the Smash adverts?
No. Is there a robot in there?
It smells of sheep. Ah.
Not exactly a 5-star experience, is it? I look like Jack Duckworth. I had to gaffer tape my sunglasses. It's done a job. So we're all pitched up. It's not actually that bad a spot to pitch. So peaceful. I think we're going to get an awesome sunset over the back of the mountains there. So the ground's not very conducive to taking a tent peg. We've had to put the pegs in at a very shallow angle. And there's a couple of large rocks on the major guy lines anyway. Just on a big slate bed, so you may as well be pitching on a snooker table. That light over the mountains is incredible. Do you see what I mean about it being beautiful? Yeah, ugly? It's weird. I'm going to go more on the side of beautiful, I think. So we're on a bit of a rota. Stephen's cooking supper and I'm doing breakfast.
475, which is that entire bottle, plus a bit more. I'm always amazed at how much water this potato absorbs.
It looks like it's never going to thicken up, doesn't it?
It's better thicken up.
Well, it's potato soup.
I can chuck in some of the other packet. I did put a little bit more water in it than it said to, I think.
Oh, it's doing a job.
Yeah, it's thickening up.
That's cheating. Look at that, look. He even served it like a proper chef would do. Thank you. Jo sent me a photo of a little burger. She's not going to be impressed when she sees this.
I think that's a really hot stove,
Yeah.
so it's cooking quite quicker.
This is lovely. Thank you. So of all the places in Snowdonia, why did you choose this spot?
Because I don't know very many places in Snowdonia. I think you mean Erie.
Well, yeah,
Is it Erie or Erie?
you're asking the wrong person.
Yeah. Welsh people settle this. Is it just simply Erie? Or is it like, is there actual other, what's the word? Syllables there. Erie. I think I heard Erie or Erie. I think Erie.
Your pronunciation is pretty eerie.
Why'd you pick here? Yes, I don't actually know that many places in, we'll say North Wales. That'll avoid that question. I've been through here, so actually, this is right. I will tell you why. Because the very first time I came to Wales, I was about maybe 11 years old. I had cousins that lived here, and I travelled over with my other cousins, and we drove through Clonberes. And I have a memory that I've never forgotten of looking up and seeing this massive mountain, which was just fragments. So this place has sort of been stuck in my head for over 20 years, over 25 years. And I've always been curious about it. And then I was here last year, and that made me even more curious. And yeah, I really wanted to come back and explore it more.
I said when we first got here that it's pretty hideous. It looked, when you compare it to what the other mountainscapes and things like that, and the ranges, but this evening's been beautiful. You know, it's fascinating, the area as well, isn't it? You look at everywhere you look, there's something that could be
Kill you.
a thing of interest, or will kill you as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's detail everywhere. You glance over there, you see the tram lines, and then you see the structures either side of the tram lines, and then you see the scree slopes, and then you see the buildings, and then you see the silhouettes of the skyline, and then you see all the individual levels. It's just, it's big detail and smaller, it's detail and detail and detail.
That sky tonight is incredible. How's your slop?
It's good slop.
Yeah.
I lost a third of it when I tipped the pan onto the ground accidentally. So
You just shoved everything in the pan at the end and just mixed it up. Looks like dog food.
it's the beef juice, vegetables, and the mashed potatoes.
This is cosy. Although I had a bit of an accident earlier. Yeah, I tried sitting on there. It just fell down. So I spilled some water. Lesson learned. So, have a look at this. This must be where they're doing cleanups on here. All the crap that people are leaving. Shocking, isn't it?
Down with this sort of thing.
So since we last went camping, your channel's changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's grown massively.
When did we last go camping? Was it?
I think it was that was in a quarry as well, I think. in
Was
the Peak
that-
District.
Was that at the start of 2024?
I can't remember.
I can't
when it was,
remember.
but
Yeah,
it was.
It was over at least a year ago.
Yeah. So we just had a bit of a play around taking some shots of the stars. It's amazing what you can get from a phone nowadays. I know it's not brilliant, but good enough for social media. It's unbelievably peaceful here. Far cry from what it would have been like however many years ago when this was a working quarry. Alright, bedtime methinks. Last night I was praising how beautiful it looked. It's not the prettiest of mornings. So we had a little bit of rain throughout the night. It was so peaceful all evening, and then things went a bit crazy about midnight. Helicopter was flying around, did you hear that?
I heard you snoring.
Yeah. And then it sounded like someone's been running a generator all night.
Yeah, like weird background noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I slept really well though.
Yeah, I slept alright on and off, but helicopter circling, I thought it was going to land around here, it was that loud.
I thought the generator noise was you shifting around in your mat.
No. It's quite comfy in there, you're plenty warm enough.
Yeah. There's not, and there's actually next to no condensation in here,
Oh, that's good,
which
isn't
is
it?
really surprising given the conditions. It's like a very fine layer.
But it'll just wipe off dead easy.
Yeah.
Let's get out this rain and see if this roof is waterproof. So Stephen cooked me a steak supper, so it's my turn to cook breakfast. And drizzle on some of this maple syrup. I have not had this before.
You're in for a treat.
Better start packing this lot up. It is a little bit untidy in here. Sleeping pad is really, really comfortable. But it is quite thick, so it does bring you closer to the ends. So for shelters like this, your face is a bit closer to the inner anyway. But if you can put up with that, it's comfy. One last little look around to make sure we've not left anything. I'm talking like him.
You're going to end the video.
I'm gonna.
Are you, fella? Fella?
I'm going to end the video up here. We've got a lot of steps to go down, and we've had a lot of rain, so it's going to be quite slippy. I will drop a link to Stephen's channel, although his video is going to be a couple of weeks after mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can edit mine in 2 hours. He's not as good as me. It takes him sometimes.
All week.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Something a little bit different. Next time I'll be somewhere prettier, I think. Although it's a different kind of beauty, this. Let me know what you think in the comments.